¿Qué le parece?
¡Vamos con rabia! No perdemos nada. Tienes que venirte, lleva nuestra rebanada. No van a pasar nadie puede aquí en la cuadra. Una trombada, una patada. ¡Vamos con rabia! Ahora la fuerza queda sustentada. Toda la paciencia puesta, sobrada. Transportados para adelante con rabia. Transportados para adelante con rabia. ¿Quieres entrar al equipo?
Hola.
¿Qué hubo, Toño? Pásale, ¿quieres un chesco?
Sí,
Pásame uno, ¿no?
claro. ¿Qué sí hace?
Estaba arreglando unas cosas.
¿Y esto?
Uy, eso te va a encantar. ¿Sabes qué es?
¿Qué?
Es la medalla que nos ganamos cuando ganamos el primer campeonato cuando yo tenía 11 años.
Está padrísima.
¿Y adivina quién fue el que metió el gol del Dani?
Pues tú.
Tu papá.
¿De veras?
Sí, fue un golazo. ¿Quieres que te pare?
A ver.
El partido estaba empatado. Minuto 40 del segundo tiempo. De pronto, me mandan un pase filtrado y me dejan solo. Me acerco a la portería enemiga y al llegar al área grande, sentí que mi papá me estaba viendo. Y no sabía si tirar a gol o pasar. Cuando de repente, me sale el portero.
Hola. ¿Qué haces aquí?
¿Qué hubo, campeón? ¿No está tu mamá?
Sí, ¿para qué la quieres?
No, pura curiosidad. Mira, te traje estos. Son para el partido de mañana.
Unos tacos.
Sí, ojalá te queden, son los que usan en el primer campeonato. El que juega con tu papá.
¿Quién es, Toño?
Es el figura Estrada, ven a ver.
Hola.
Son para el partido de mañana, justamente lo que quería.
Es bien importante para nosotros, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Quieres pasar?
No, yo solo
Sí,
venía...
ándale. Pasa un rato, sí. Que se quede a cenar, nada más.
No,
Sí,
no.
ándale. ¿Y esas para quién son? Y ya tiene novia.
Espérame tantito, Toño. Voy a acompañarlo a que entregue esas flores.
Sí, yo también voy.
No, tú quédate. No le hagas a nadie.
Bueno.
Oye, Rebeca, acéptame por lo menos una rosa. Es de corazón.
No.
¿Por qué?
No, porque primero es una rosa y luego un helado y luego me vas a querer dar un beso y cuando menos te lo esperas.
¿No crees que te mereces una segunda oportunidad?
¿Y tú crees que tú eres mi segunda oportunidad?
Puede ser.
No, Alberto, la verdad es que no quisiera que Toño sufra como cuando Antonio sufrió.
Lo del Capi fue un accidente y yo no me voy a ningún lado.
Eso dices ahora. Mejor llevámonos, ¿no?
Sí.
Bueno, pues gracias por el paseo. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Got it.
Perdón.
Hay un poco de drama y romance.
Romance.
Número 39, ¿es it K or como?
Como.
Como. Número 40. Malos. Dice, la verdad es que somos muy malos, don Pepe. We are really bad. Sí, son malos. Número 41.
So,
Son.
I got that.
And it's because it's plural. While it's son, it has to be son. Número 42, somos
I know you are.
un
tipo.
equipo. ¿Qué significa equipo en inglés?
Equipment.
Same.
Jersey?
Bet.
Team. Right
What?
again. Team. Equipo equals team. Okay? Número 43, no
Quiero.
puedo.
Yep, same
Tipo?
thing.
No puedo. That one was really hard to hear. Who said that line?
My little kid.
El niño, sí, el niño que está ayudando a su papá y dice, mi papá no me deja. He said, I can't, my dad won't let me play soccer. Bien? No, el niño. The other, there's another boy in there that wanted to play. He said, my dad won't let me.
The one that was
Um,
doing this stuff.
My father-in-law didn't want to let my husband play soccer. My husband was really a soccer player, and he didn't want to let him play soccer, so he would like sneak out and go play with the city team.
Why?
And
Why
then-
wouldn't you let him play?
Because his job was to be a student.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, it was that simple. If you have extra time, then you help around the house and on the farm, and if you don't, you should be using all of your time to study.
Pretty crazy.
What if you don't have anything to study?
He
You
did.
always.
He went to a small rural school where his teacher from 8th to 12th grade was an engineer. And what's really interesting, that was his profession, and then he was teaching in a small, okay, we'll use the word tiny high school out in the middle of nowhere. And the interesting thing is that everyone who graduated from high school with my husband, who went on to get a college degree, all studied engineering.
Same.
And I know it's because they had an
Interessante.
example of a high school teacher who was an engineer and probably did an amazing job of teaching them math and science. And they all went on to engineering because he was talking to some of his friends one time and he's like, oh yeah, he studied engineering with me and he studied engineering with me. And I was like, but you're all from the same tiny town. How did that happen? He's like, well, our teacher was an engineer and so we all decided we should just study engineering. So.
Is he
it's
still an
very
engineer?
Same.
He can't practice his profession here. That's pretty common. I still remember kind of an aha moment for me was when I was I was actually going to school at DMAC and I was in a composition class with someone from Latvia. And I asked her like what she was studying and she said, well, I'm going to school to be a nurse and in Latvia I was a medical doctor. So you will find that with people who immigrate all over the world, that your profession does not necessarily.
My mom, she was a nurse in Nepal, but then she had to study even more to actually become a nurse there. And she was already like qualified as a nurse.
Yeah, so there are different levels like CNA, RN, DSM, and yeah, it's
My hair looks red.
an issue.
What the heck?
Let's see. Even for me, like if I wanted to teach in public schools in certain countries, I probably couldn't go and just be a teacher in Finland.
Couldn't
I
you
choose
speak
Finland
Spanish?
Because they have the best educational system in the world. So.
Bet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in fact, they have Fulbright exchanges for teachers to go other places and see what education looks like.
Wait.
And Finland is the one that fills up first because everyone wants to see how their system works. Yes.
Isn't it because, don't they start school like late? Like when
Yes,
they're
they
like
start-
7 or 8?
However, it's much more than that because
Oh.
even though they start their education at the age of 7, the Finnish government starts at birth. So they
What?
provide you with all of these resources as a parent, like
And
yeah, like you have a year of parental leave. fathers can take parental leave as well, and they get to be at home with their child and raising their child instead of having essentially strangers raise your child. I'm using the word strangers because, like, if you send them to a daycare, unless you know the person personally, it's kind of like having a stranger raise your child. So it's just a
Not
very
really.
different system.
But sure.
So,
They speak in Finland.
they speak Finnish. Yeah,
Is Finland one of the places without homework?
Fitness.
possibly. Yeah. Yeah.
Then how are they the best schools?
Oh,
Because you don't have to go home and do homework and people like that.
So, like, for example, I don't assign any
I
homework
don't get it.
yeah, well, unless it's like project.
unless you were absent or you didn't use your class time wisely. Those are the only two ways you have homework: absences and not using your class time. So, leave them alone.
Same.
So, but it's because there's not a lot you can do with the language outside of the classroom. You can do your culture packets, but I don't assume everybody has access to technology and stuff.
We do.
So I have you do those during class.
Just don't
All right, dos más.
Dos más.
Número 44 es la medalla que nos ganamos. That
Yes.
one, a lot of
Same.
students chose tenemos this morning because they're like, well, ganamos is already in the sentence, but he's saying this is the medal that we won when we won
Christmas.
the first championship. Número 45, ¿qué haces?
Aquí.
Aquí.
¿Qué significa aquí?
Here.
Here. Número 46, is it para or por?
Order.
Para.
Para.
Para is what you heard. Now, para and por are two words that sometimes have similar meanings, so it can be challenging. What did he hand Antonio? He said, son para el partido mañana.
The shoes.
Cleats. Son tacos. See? Tacos. Para jugar fútbol. Yes, that's how you say cleats in Spanish. Tacos.
Tacos.
Número 47. No, porque primero es una rosa y
Luego.
Luego
I wish it was
means.
fuego.
No, it's not
On
fuego.
fire.
There is no fire in
I
this.
love fuego.
Luego significa later. So she's like, first it's a rose, later it's ice cream, then it's a restaurant, y no quiere novio. Sí, no quiere novio. Número 48. Bueno, pues gracias por el paseo. Paseo quiere decir
Paseo.
walk. Thank you for the walk.
Crazy.
Sí. Ella no quiere romance. Bien, voy a coleccionar. Pasen los paquetes. Sí.
Okay.
Y
What?
vamos a leer
Vale.
el libro.
Molly.
¿Dónde está?
Roly poly moly Molly.
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 Pass out the packets.
Did you hear the color? Roly poly moly Molly. En fuego.
All right, aquí están los libros.
Lego.
Bien. Y stay with me, folks. We have 15 minutos. Vamos a leer los próximos capítulos de Federico Rico, ¿sí? Ahora, tenemos No quiere un pez, La fiesta de cumpleaños, Dalí, y El criminal, ¿sí? Vamos a ver qué pasa con El criminal. With these 4 chapters, the questions, once again, are in English, ¿sí? You can choose who you work with, no more than 3.
Oh, bet.
So it can be a grupo de 2 or grupo de 3. I'm going to have you grab one of these, though, and you need to put your names on it. Please listen before you rush the books. Okay? You need one of these for every 2 or 3 students.
One book for all
And
of us?
you are
No.
going to rotate responsibility. There are 4 chapters. So, you might decide if you have a group of 3 who's going to read aloud 2 chapters, and maybe someone else will be the recorder for 2 of these. But everyone needs to read at least 1 chapter out loud with their group and record for at least 1 chapter. Now, the recording should not be the writer writing down the answers. It should be that once you have finished the chapter, the recorder is going to read the question, and everyone's going to make sure that they agree on the answer.
Okay.
Okay, so say, what does Federico do with his pet? Pregunta número 1, okay? All right, so grab one of these, grab a libro, you can move, don't move the desks, please, because I have, try to keep the desks as neat and organized as possible.
Who else wants to take?
Oh, yeah.
Me and Connor are partners. You and Molly can work together. Yeah.
Sure. Molly, you're with Molly.
Just work with Molly because she doesn't have a partner. No, you have to have a partner. Sorry. Bueno Luco.
Luco.
Lukey Pookie.
Lukey Pookie. Gabby, I miss Lukey Pookie.
You haven't ever seen him.
I'm gonna go see him in a couple weeks. That's what his message was about to me.
Ikarna.
For hours on end. Gabby,
Ikarna. He's in Spanish.
what chapter are we on?
No quiere un pez.
Okay, I'll read this one and then wait. Yeah. I'll read this one, okay?
Okay, I'm just trying to find it.
It's on page 35.
I found it. Okay.
Federico no quiere una mascota normal. Una mascota normal es muy aburrida. Federico no quiere un pez. Un pez es muy aburrido. Federico quiere una rana. Quiere una serpiente. O quiere un chupacabra. Is that it? Una mascota normal es muy aburrida. Un pez es muy aburrido. Federico va al parque con el pez. En el parque hay un lago. Is that an L?
Where?
Lago? A correr. Federico tira el pez al agua. Terrible. Terrible. El pez de Federico ve un pez en el lago. El pez de Federico dice, hola amigo, me gusta tu persona. Cine. El pez de largo no está contento y el pez de Federico está nervioso. Delicioso. I know. El pez de lago se come el pez de Federico. El pez de lago está muy contento.
Eats it.
De repente, Federico ve dos ojos grandes. Two big eyes.
Nervous.
The serpent has two big eyes. Federico está nervioso. Es el chupacabra. El acuario se que y se rompe. Federico corre a casa. Estoy muy nervioso. No quiere una mascota peligrosa. No quiere una mascota exótica. Federico quiere una mascota normal. Federico entra en la casa y grita, mamá, papá, quiero un perro. Quiero un gato. Quiere una mascota normal. Do you want me to read the next one too? And you can read the last two? Because it's short. Chapter 5. La fiesta de cumpleaños. Es la fiesta de cumpleaños de Federico. Hay música, juegos y muchos niños. Federico ve la piñata y está muy contento. I know, Federico no le pega a la piñata. Federico no ve y le pega en la cabeza a Avi, Pepe, y Carlos. El papá grita, para. ¿Qué problema? Los amigos no están contentos. Can you talk any louder?
No. Yes. I could. Video games, chocolate cake.
Who's like what?
What? You asked if I
No, we have to answer this question.
I know.
What does Frederica hit? Who's Frederica?
The boy.
No,
He
Frederica.
hits the head of Avi,
No,
Pepe,
no,
y Carlos.
Frederica.
Wait, what? There's no Federica. He hits Avi y Pepe y Carlos. Pepe. I can't. I don't know what it is. Pepe? Pepe.
Pepe.
Like Peppa Pig. Pepe.
Pepe. What?
Francisca the pig.
What?
I love that show.
What the heck are you talking about?
Peppa Pig.
Oh.
Pepe. Pepe. Peppa Pig is my favorite.
What does hit mean?
Pega.
Hobby.
Avi, Pepe, y Carlos. Carlos deserves to be hit in the head. He lied about Spain. Hit. Oh, Para? Oh, I don't know.
4.
Okay. Can I turn the next
No,
page?
I lost the page.
44.
Alright, yeah.
Federico quiere muchos presentes. Federico quiere videojuegos y un pastel de chocolate enorme. El papá le ofrece un libro. El libro se llama Los gatos tienen 7 vidas. The cat has 7 lives, if you wanted to know that. In the English-speaking world, cats are believed to have 9 lives, but in many Spanish-speaking regions, they are said to have 7 lives.
I'm just carrying.
Pero Federico no está contento. ¿Qué? No tiene baterías, no tiene audio, no tiene Wi-Fi. Pero de repente, Federico recibe un presente enorme. Es un perro. El perro tiene un bigote enorme. El perro se llama Dolly y Federico está muy contento. Salvador Dali, renowned painter from Spain, created many famous surrealist paintings during his life. However, Dali was also known for his long waxed mustache. It made him instantly recognizable and gave him the crazy look he was known for.
Dolly.
I have to write down. Dolly is the dog.
This next chapter is called Dolly. Federico y Dolly van al parque.
Does that mean they walk to the park?
Yeah.
Continue.
Pero de repente, Dolly ve un perro. El perro persigue un pelota.
Does that mean play soccer? I mean, there's a ball.
I have no idea.
Chases? What does persigue mean? Oh, I told you.
Okay.
Okay.
Pelota means ball, I'm pretty sure.
Just continue. It's fine. I'll look. Just keep looking.
Yeah, it means ball.
Yes, okay.
¿Qué problema? Dolly escapa. Dolly corre pero un otro perro y le huela la cola. La señora no está contenta. ¿Qué? Hule bien. Federico persigue a Dolly, pero Dolly es muy rápido. Ay, caray. Dolly entra el baño público.
Oh no.
Y toma agua y del inodoro.
Does that mean he jumps into the toilet?
He walked.
No, because jumps means salta.
Oh yeah. Dolly is moody.
Dolly corre y Federico está frustrado. Federico persigue a Dolly, pero Dolly es muy rápido. Dolly ve la basura y está muy contento. La basura huele mal. La basura huele horrible.
Does that mean he jumps in the trash can?
I think, yeah, basura is trash can. We're not doing presentations anymore.
Who was that? Oh, keep going.
Yeah, Pasara means garbage. Okay, Oscar, Dolly.
It's a Bitmoji question.
Oh, Bitmoji.
Okay, so, I know that my daughter, she wanted that I could make the Bitmoji look like me. And he didn't fit through the rules on it, so she's like, Mom, you should draw some Bitmojis. So that's my Bitmoji. And so now I feel like I'm good with like my Bitmoji. I use the same account, like.
Is it still that?
No. Well, yeah, you can like change it.
But like, is it, I don't remember if you set it up at the beginning. Yeah, okay, because like,
How does it
I
come
want
in
character.
It's got my because it is Amazon.
I think it would be funny, you know, like when I.
Oh yeah, that's so smart. Or just like screenshot them.
I don't think you do. I think
think
you
you
just
can.
change the hair and then it just changes. Yeah.
No, there's something else, and I can't get it back.
Are you doing it on your phone?
Yes, I had to do it on my phone.
Okay. Verdugo ba la casa.
Where are you? Oh, right here.
52. And La Casa Bay a Pedro Toro.
Is that Pedro? Is that has Pedro Toro?
Pedro Toro es muy fuerte y activo y a la hermana le gusta los muchachos fuertes. Pedro Toro va el Dali y dice, Rodrigo tu perro es horrible. Dali salta,
Jumps.
jumps and licks Pedro Toro.
Kisses. Oh yeah, licks. It says base.
Yeah.
I said licks like likes.
Maybe not. I don't want to go to yoga.
It's horrible. Do you want to see what you have to do? Good luck. You're gonna want to shoot yourself. It's about strength. So your shoulders are gonna want to fall off, and you're gonna be dizzy. It's not.
La mamá de Rodrigo es policía. La mamá de Rodrigo siempre captura a criminales peligrosos. En la ciudad hay un criminal muy peligroso y tiene la cabeza enorme.
What does peligroso mean?
Peligroso? I don't remember.
Dangerous. What's Roba? Robs the banks in the city.
Oh, I have a streak with my dad.
My parents won't get Snapchat, so I'm okay. My parents won't get Snapchat, so it's okay.
My grandma wants to get Snapchat, so.
Oh, the bell's gonna ring.
Oh.
Sorry, we're done. Where do we put our sheets? Just keep it.
Actually, everybody, I'll grab yours. Even if it's not quite.
Just the caps.
Someone is in a mood.
Jace. Connor, let's go.
I just had to put our sheet away. Oh, Pookie Poo is still at school.
So are we. Well.